another video. Thank you for tuning in. My name's Lorna. I'm 37. I live in West Yorkshire and I've got a little boy who'll be 2.5 this month, and we're expecting a little girl in September. In today's video I want to talk about cloth nappies. So we've used cloth nappies on my son pretty much since he was born. We did use disposables for maybe a week or two, and then we got into cloth nappies. We've used them ever since, apart from little breaks when we've been on holiday, but overall they've worked really well for us. So the intention with this baby is definitely to continue using cloth nappies. Because we've got a full stash from my son, we don't need very much. I just want to show you a few things that I have bought that are either cloth nappies or cloth nappy related. A few things I've bought I'm kind of now thinking probably didn't need. But yeah, I'll show you what we bought. So the first thing, I've bought some additional inserts. These are actually for my son's night nappies. So these are Bell's Bums inserts. I've got 3. I think they're all different. So I've got this one's a triple hemp, so hemp is really absorbent. I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, it's bamboo and hemp. So bamboo's also absorbent, not quite as absorbent as hemp, but it's good to have a mixture because they'll dry at different speeds. Obviously the more absorbent, the longer it'll take to dry as well, so it's good to have different ones. And then I also got this one, which is massive, which is mostly bamboo and cotton, but this is a heavy wetter insert, so it's why it's quite a lot wider. So the reason that I bought these is because we don't have any issues through the day, but we do quite often get leaks on the night, and it's not that the whole nappy is wet, it's that as a boy my son wees at the front of his nappy and he also sleeps on his stomach, which means that all the urine is at the front and then it's possibly getting squeezed out as he's laying on it, and it's just leaking like around the waist. So we are actually starting to potty train him, but I'm going to assume he'll still be in night nappies for quite a bit longer, so all 3 of these inserts will be used for night time. Obviously when the little baby's bigger, they'll be used for her as well, so they'll definitely get used. Oh, there was another one. I think this one's the same as one of, yeah, this is another bamboo and hemp one. I thought one was a pack of 2. So yeah, I got a pack of 2 with those ones, and then the other ones were individual ones. Something that we got for baby is this pack of muslins. I think you can use any muslin as a nappy, but these ones are just slightly more absorbent because this is what they're made for rather than like a burp cloth. Most cloth nappies are birth to potty nappies, which should mean they last the whole life, but really most babies don't fit in the birth to potty nappies when they're born. My son was quite big, he was 8'1", and we still used newborn nappies. Most of the newborn nappies that I bought that were either pocket nappies or what other style did we have? I can't remember which other ones we had now. We didn't really get on with them that well. We found that using muslins was a lot better. They're really easy to fold once you figure out what fold works for you. It's really easy to do. We've got plenty of the covers that go over the top. So this is the absorbent part, and then the cover is the waterproof part that stops it leaking onto their clothes. And we just found with the muslins that they just lasted so much longer than like the pocket nappies or whatever else we had. They dry quicker because they open out, you know, same as anyone that's got kids, they'll use muslins, they dry so quick. So yeah, we just found these were the best way to go with a newborn. So yeah, we've got a pack of 6. They're nice colours and patterns as well. There's little rainbows on these ones. They're nice colours. So yeah, we'll use these as newborn nappies probably until the baby fits into the birth to potty ones, possibly even a bit longer. But once we've finished using them for that, I mean, all the cloth nappies you can sell on, they usually sell quite well, or we could just use them as muslins, whichever we need at the time. So yeah, we got a pack of those. I bought this bag, which is a Bearbot brand bag. We've actually got a nappy in this print as well. So this is a pram bag. So it's got poppers on either loop to hook onto the pram handles, and then it's got a big pocket at the back, which you can actually stand up, you know, if you've got things in it, like if you've got your nappies stacked in there, it will stand up. And then you've got a separate pocket at the front. So I think this one is your more waterproof section, so you maybe use that for dirty nappies. This bit and this bit is, but I'm guessing this bit isn't as much. But obviously with 2 pockets you'd want to keep like clean and dirty separate anyway. So the reason I bought this, a couple of reasons. One will be if my son isn't potty trained by the time the baby's born. If we're having a day out, there's going to be a lot of nappies to carry around. We've got a changing bag that's a rucksack that we've used my son. I don't intend on buying a new changing bag, but when his stuff is in that bag, it's pretty much full already. So I thought it'd be quite handy to have this that can hook onto the pram. I don't actually know yet if we'll use it just for nappies. I think with it being more accessible than the things that will be in the backpack on our backs, that we'd probably use it more for like snacks or maybe toys. But say it is water resistant, but obviously you can put whatever you want in there. So I thought it'd be really handy for us to just have an extra bit of storage. And at the minute as well, we're using the buggy quite a lot for my son, and the basket underneath the buggy is so tiny. Like even if we've got a bag of like a bit of a picnic for us all, it hardly fits under there. And while we're potty training, I haven't tried yet, but I'm just wondering if the potty would fit in here. We did take it out with us under the pram the other day, and again it didn't really fit. We managed to get it under there, but yeah, this might be a better use for it. But yeah, we can try that out. So yes, I got that. The things that I got here was over 3 different shops, I think, or 3 different occasions. 2 of the bundles I got were from the same shop, but yeah, on 2 different occasions. I think I got the things I've just shown you first, because they were things that we needed really. Some of the next bits we didn't really need. So we've got this, which is changing mat, play mat, picnic blanket. It's whatever you want it to be. So it's fairly big. I'm not gonna take it out completely, but it's folded in thirds there, and that's the length. This is by Seedling. I think they're called Seedling Baby. They've got a tag I can show you. Nope, can't see a tag in here. There we go. So it's Seedling Baby, and it says home and go mat. Obviously you can use it for changing them, you can use it for nappy free time, so you can use it outside as a picnic blanket. I really wanted one of these. We do actually need a new picnic blanket. So this will definitely be used as that before the baby's even born. So I did want one of these previously, but I didn't buy it because I think they were £30. And at the minute, all the seedling items on Nappy Gurus are, I think it's up to 60% off. And I think this was 60% off, so it was less than £15. And yeah, I just wanted one, so I know I could get a picnic blanket cheaper, but yeah, I wanted this. And I may as well show you now, but because I did put 2 orders in, then when I did the second order, I did another one. So the seedling prints, I mean, I just love them. They're this range that they did is a season. It's not seasonal. It's a season range. So this is the summer print. This is the spring print. We actually already had the pocket nappy in the autumn print and the winter print. The autumn print and the winter print are probably more my colours. And I don't know if they did those mats in the autumn and the winter print, because I'm thinking of them as a picnic blanket. They're kind of, those two patterns kind of work better for what I was envisaging. But they didn't have the other ones in stock anyway. Seedling are one of our favourite nappy brands. So I say we do already have those 2 prints in a nappy. We didn't have these 2, so I bought them as well. So these are the Seedling pocket nappies. I'll show you one of them because obviously they're both the same. So with the Seedling nappies, you get a pre-fold, which is like this, and you get a I think it's microfiber insert. So the microfiber shouldn't touch the baby's bottom because it can irritate, but it can be wrapped in other material and then it's going in the pocket as well. And it's just really fast at absorbing. So with these, can't really demonstrate that here, but you can fold it either way. It's got like the green stitching on to guide you, so you can fold it long ways and have it by 3, or you can fold it, well, this would be long ways, wouldn't it? Whichever. You can fold it that way, so it's thicker, but obviously it's not as long. If, say, my son, or with most boys, they wee at the front of the nappy, so it would possibly be fine like that. We actually fold it the other way now for my son. And if you've not seen pocket nappies before, the birth to potty ones, they have poppers on the front, so you can, so that's fully extended, and then you can pop these in here. So this is the smallest that it goes. Straighten it up a bit. I won't fasten the top bit, but we'll just give you an idea. So then you can make it quite a bit smaller, like that. So that's when obviously you would use it that way for the length of the nappy. But then when it's unpoppered, you can fold it the other way. And then, as I say, it's a pocket nappy, so it's got the pocket there at the back. So you just stuff the inserts in, and then it's ready to use. So as I say, Seedling nappies are one of our favourites. I bought these because I was kind of thinking, if we have got 2 babies in nappies at the same time and we prefer the Seedling nappies on both children, then we will be short. We don't have that many Seedling nappies. We do have a lot of cloth nappies, and I think, to be honest, once the baby's born, or once the baby's older and we know what works for them, because it's not necessarily going to be the same, then I will start selling some of the nappies that we don't really reach for. I know my husband has been telling me to sell some ones that we don't use, but I think when we've got another baby due at the minute, we'll just hang on for now. So yeah, we've got those just in case. So from Seedling I got this wrap as well. So the wrap, different to the pocket nappy, it doesn't have the material on the inside, and obviously it doesn't have a pocket or anything, it's just completely open. This is your waterproof layer, so similar to what we would be putting over the muslins for the baby, but this is for my toddler, so it's quite a lot bigger than even the pocket nappy. So just showed you, so on the smallest setting for this one it would probably still fit my toddler, and then it would fit him for quite a while. So the reason I got this, we don't have any wraps that are anywhere near this size, and because I've got the additional inserts for his nappy, they could make it quite a lot bulkier, and if it doesn't fit within your waterproof cover, then obviously it's not going to be waterproof, it's going to leak onto his pyjamas. So I got this for that reason. Also reduced, I can't remember the price, can't remember the price of anything, to be honest. No, they've got the prices on there. So yeah, so I got that. I also got some extra inserts, which are the Seedling ones. So if you can see on the picture here, you can actually wrap this around your baby to be used as a nappy. So I would be able to use this, and then one of these, I don't think you'd get all three on, one of these with this over the top, and we could use that as a night nappy. It's all trial and error really, especially with the night nappies, because I've got them on for so long. So it's just finding what inserts work for you, but also what combination. You could keep adding and adding inserts, but actually sometimes it's better to take out a less absorbent one and add in a more absorbent one. So yeah, we've got those. Again, they were reduced. And then we got this wet bag in the same summer print, again the seasonal prints that they do. I thought this would be nice to take on holiday. You can use these as a beach bag, so they're really good for going to the pool, going to the beach. You can put everyone's wet clothes in there, and it should keep everything else dry. Probably want to wring them out a bit first, but I thought it'd be nice to have the summer print one for when we go on holiday. And obviously things like this we may need extra of when there is another child, whether it is just for nappies or for clothes. We always take them on holiday with us. So the next things were actually in the second shop that I did from Nappy Gurus. One of the things that I wanted to get, I was meant to check if we had one first, but I didn't. But we think that we need a new swim nappy for my son. So again, I got a Seedling one. We've not used the Seedling swim nappies before. We've normally used, I think they're Tot Spots ones, and they're absolutely fine. We've not had an issue with them. I mean, a swim nappy, for anyone that doesn't know, they don't absorb anything. They're just there to basically catch a poo if the baby does a poo. One thing, we did have one type of swim nappy, I can't remember the brand now, but we did have one type that I didn't like, which was one that didn't have any fastenings on the front. It was more like a pull-up, and although my son's never pooed in the water, it does worry me when you've got to just pull it down if there's a poo in there. I just think it's going to be so messy. I'd much rather have one that opens up. Something else we've not tried before was ones with poppers. So the previous ones we've had have all been Velcro, and then quite specific sizes. And although they've lasted quite long for my son, I think we definitely used it at least once when it was a bit on the small side, like the Velcro only just reached, but it was fine. But I thought this one will be better because it won't last that long for my son, because say he's 2.5 now, but we can use it for the baby. So because it's got the poppers on, again, it goes quite small. So I don't actually know if I've kept any of my son's old swim nappies for the baby either. I won't know until I've sorted through all the baby stuff. But yeah, my son will probably use this year, and then it'll become the baby's, and then I say this is, it's not quite straight, but this is how small it goes, and then it should last the baby a few years as they grow to have it fully extended. So really it makes sense to use this kind of swim nappy, in my opinion. Definitely over disposable ones, because even if you don't use cloth nappies, it would be so easy to get one of these to use for swimming. I think, might have to double check, but I think if they've not even soiled in it, you could probably just put it in with your normal washing, because it's not absorbing anything. But yeah, I definitely would recommend these to anyone, whether you use cloth nappies or not. We also got one of the happy nappies. I can't remember if this was reduced or not, but most pools will ask that any children, I don't know if under a certain age or that aren't potty trained, do actually have a 2-layer nappy on, obviously to reduce the risk of anything getting in the water. So yeah, we've just got a bigger size. It looks absolutely massive, but this is 2 to 3, yeah, that we can put on my son this year. We use cloth wipes as well, so we use cloth wipes when changing nappies, but we also use cloth wipes in the kitchen. We all use them instead of like serviettes or kitchen roll. We all use cloth wipes. The ones that we've got are cheeky wipes, and they're really good, no complaints with them at all. But I did get this pack of, again, they're Seedlings, so they were reduced, a pack of wipes. I got these because I'd read that they're quite a lot bigger, so there's 6 in there, so there's one here, so that's the size. They're also quite soft. I don't know if they'll stay that soft once they've been washed and used a few times. The reason I got these is because sometimes with the others we are finding that they are a bit too small, and also my son has got quite sensitive skin around his mouth, so if these do stay softer, that would be really good for using on him, but we'll have to see how we get on in that respect. But them being bigger will definitely be a bonus. We're kind of on to the last thing. So one thing that nappy gurus do every now and again, maybe once a year, maybe a couple of times a year, I'm not sure, but they do mystery boxes, and I'm a complete sucker for a mystery box. I don't know why, I just can't help myself. So they do, so it was £30, bearing in mind that most reusable nappies are probably around £15, some cheaper, some more expensive. It is really good value for money. I definitely bought a few of the mystery boxes maybe before my son was born or when he was quite little, and we were building up a stash of nappies. We don't really need any more now. So yeah, so this was completely self-indulgent. So yeah, we don't really need any more nappies now. But I just can't resist, and I can sell on anything that doesn't work for us anyway. But I think we got quite a good box. I was a bit worried because I'd only just ordered the other bundle. I was a bit worried that we might have a lot of duplicates. We have got one duplicate, so I may as well show you that first. So we did get another one of the spring seedling nappies. I've not decided what to do with this yet, because it's not a big issue having two the same. It's a brand that we love, so we may possibly use it, but I'm not going to. So we pre-wash all the nappies before we use them, just to get off anything that, from the factories, but also it increases the absorbency. I think I'm not going to pre-wash this one yet. We'll probably leave it to one side. We'll see how we get on, and then if we decide to sell it, I can sell it as brand new. Although I'll be able to sell it as pre-washed only if we did do that. But yeah, I think we'll leave it to one side for now. If we find like if the baby does grow into these and my son is still wearing nappies, then possibly we would use this one as well. But yeah, we'll wait and see. I did think they'd also sent us the same wet bag, and they have, but it's a lot smaller. So this size you could use for like wipes. We will get use out of this. That's absolutely fine. I'm happy that was in there actually, because I quite like to have like a matching set. I know it's not important, but things that we like. So then the other nappy that we got is this one, which does have a really nice print on it. It's a lovely colour. It's a nice print. It is a brand we've never used before, so it says Reusabels. It's a pocket nappy, which is the style that we like, and it's got your pocket at the back and at the front on this one, which I think just helps. Oh, actually it is a pocket nappy, but it's an all-in-one, I think it's called. So it's an all-in-one nappy, so it is attached, but then you have the pocket where the insert goes inside. So say we've not used this brand before, but it does look really good. It's got the elastic on the, or quite a tight elastic on the front, which helps leaks at the front, which is where my son tends to get them. Obviously it's got the elastic on the back, that's normal. It's got a double gusset around the leg, which again helps with leaks. So yeah, it looks really good, so we'll give that one a go at some point. I just need to pre-wash it first. So then in the mystery box you get a few other items as well. So there's a little key ring. I don't know if everybody just got one of these, but it's a little tiny nappy key ring. We might put that on the changing bag maybe. And then we've got an insert. I don't actually know what this is, it's not got a label on at all, but you can never have too many inserts in my opinion, and as I say, it's quite trial and error of trying different ones, different combinations, and seeing what works for you, so we'll give that a go. We got some wipes, so we don't particularly need any more wipes, and I think, let's check the size of these ones. Oh, they're slightly bigger than the cheeky wipes that we've got, but smaller than the Seedling ones that I just showed you. So these are Poppin' Baby. We probably will use them. I say it's another thing that you can't really have too many of. So when we're all using them, I mean when my stepdaughter's here, and then when we've got 2 kids of his own as well, so there'll be 3 kids here, I'm sure that they'll get through the wipes a lot quicker. And you know, even if we have people over, we had some of my husband's family over the other day, and we all had some oranges in the garden, so my husband brought out the wipes for everyone to use. So yeah, they will always come in handy, and they're something that we'll use for years. And some of the cheeky wipes, they are starting to disintegrate a bit, so yeah, these will definitely come in handy. I'll possibly put them to side for now until either I have to throw some of the other ones, or we're getting to the point where they're running out and we need additional ones in there. They're in a box at the moment in the kitchen, so yeah, we could add them in at some point. So the last thing in the box was some kind of toy. The Nappy Gurus also have a sister website called Kid Collective. So when they do these boxes, you quite often get something from the sister site as well. So on this occasion, we got this Play-Doh. So it's got like orange, purple and pink in there with glitter on it, if you can see that. It's really pretty. Obviously it won't stay like that for 2 minutes. But yeah, my son's loving Play-Doh at the minute, so yeah, that was a welcome accessory for him. So that's everything that I bought. I don't have any intentions of buying anything else now. I think we've got everything that we need, unless I realise we are missing something when I start sorting through the baby stuff. But I don't think, I've already looked through what nappies we've got, and we've still got the same nighttime nappies that we used for my son when he was a tiny baby. And then obviously we bought the muslins for, they'll be more for daytime, but to be honest they would work for a night when you're still changing the baby regular. So yeah, I think we've got everything that we need there now. No intentions of buying anything else. And I don't think I will. I don't think I'll be tempted by anything else now, because there was a few bits that I'd bought, like when I'd done the first order, there was a few bits that I still wanted, like I got 2 of the play mat things. I did want to order them both the first time, but I resisted, and it was just them with them doing the mystery box, and there was a few other items that we needed, like the swim nappies, and I just couldn't resist buying the other one. But now I'm done. So that's everything that we've got. I might do a video at some point showing what we've already got. If you'd be interested in that, let me know. If you've got any questions about cloth nappies, let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you.